working in law and working in a startup can be quite stressful and fast-paced. What do you do outside of work to find balance, to keep happiness, and how does that benefit you from a professional point of view?
Well, on the theme of balance, most of my free time away from my wife and my kids, I like to spend in a Bikram yoga studio. So I don't know how familiar you are with Bikram, but it's a yoga class in 40-degree heat. So I'm working on my balance, I suppose, literally and metaphorically in that sense, and that's something that I've done for 8 years. So I'm a bit of a Bikram groupie. I think it's fair to say, and I try and go as often as possible. Certainly, the physical environment of a hot room can really teach you to focus your attention, and who knows, maybe that's helped me professionally. But something that I do that has really helped me professionally is meditate. I know you've spoken to previous guests who have advocated meditation, as a regular practice for lawyers, and I can't speak highly enough of that. I think as lawyers, so often, we get given tasks or documents to review that we've done 100 times before, and sort of, it's only natural that we think, oh yeah, we've done this. How much attention do we really need to focus on it? But bringing the skills of meditation, which is effectively sort of a calmness of the mind and a presence, I think is really useful for lawyers. And bringing that attention and that presence to, say, a legal document for review is something that I think can only improve professional outcomes. So I really advocate meditation or any form of physical exercise, especially because unfortunately we've seen that there are high levels of stress and anxiety amongst lawyers. So I think that's something really good to practice.
With the meditation, how did you start?
It's a really good question. I started with an app called Headspace, and I did 10 minutes of meditation a day for 10 days, and that was guided. And now, on a good day, I might try and do half an hour of silent meditation. And believe it or not, I've been on quite a few silent meditation retreats. Where you don't talk for upwards of a week, and that's really challenging, but by the same token really rewarding. And I think one of the misconceptions about meditation is people think, oh, I'm a really stressed person, or I've got a really fast moving mind, therefore I can't do it, or I'm no good at it, so there's no point in me even trying. It's a bit like jogging. You can start at the basics, and you can improve, and you can work at it and build your way up. So to those who have tried it and who aren't really sure if they should proceed, I really encourage them to, and I think it's a really good practice.